What you doing, dude? High five. Howdy guys, welcome back. Jet Scott here, and we got another package. I didn't know this channel was going to become an unboxing channel, but you know what? Been buying some pretty neat stuff for my collection, and I kind of want to share it with you, just like that dual quad inverted tunnel ram Hemi intake. And this is from the same seller. And I told him, hey man, can you please ship this thing a little bit safer than that intake, because that was kind of sketchy, that box. So I got that box, and yeah, I have already opened this to make sure it was safe this morning. I know what it is, but you guys don't. So we say, let's just go ahead and open this bad boy. We're just pretty, you know, liberal with the old tape. We just well, that was supposed to be easy. Oh yeah. Already a lot better box. And the bubble wrap job is amazing on this bad boy. I'm so glad that he chose to listen to me. I mean, if you're going to sell parts on eBay, especially rare parts that are nearly irreplaceable, please pack your stuff up good. Look at this. It's actually triple wall box. We got a wall, and that wall. And then just bubble wrap for freaking days. We just, woo! 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 Oh, the bubble wrap. This is good bubble wrap too. This is like the super bubbly stuff. Oh, that was disappointing. That was a little bit better. What about this one? Okay, we'll go with it. And boom! That's what we got. We got another carburetor, but it's not just any carburetor. Now get out of here, Buck. Oh yeah, get out of here. This bad boy is supposed to be an 830 CFM double pumper Holley from a NASCAR. It's got the Le Mans fuel bowls, these long ones. Those fuel bowls are about $100 a piece if you want to buy those. Try and find a pair. Incredibly expensive. And we got safety wired vent tubes. Actual safety wire there. Some funky linkage. I've been trying to figure out this linkage most of the morning. From what I can gather, it's 660 center squirter linkage if someone's adapted to this thing, because this thing opens 1-to-1. And there's some timing issues because this piece isn't actually sitting on the groove it's supposed to be. There's a little D shape cut into that right there, like that guy, and the D on that linkage isn't big enough, so it's just kind of jammed on there. Not my doing, but just a neat carburetor. I mean, the guy says this stuff, he thinks it came from Cotton Owens, if you know who that is, which would make sense. I don't know about this carburetor though. From what I can gather is the choke horn's been milled, or yeah, it's definitely been milled. Yeah, the way that's cut right there. And the only number I got on here is 6R3738B, and that comes back to an 850 double pumper like marine application. So whether or not this bad boy was really like bone stock, hot stock NASCAR carburetor, or any kind of ARCA or any kind of road racing carburetor, there's really no proving it. But all I can tell you is it's still freaking cool. I mean, someone actually took the time to safety wire drill the holes for the vent tubes. And these vent tubes actually do things. They're not just there to let your gas fly out. They actually are tuning devices. If you're getting deep into tuning a carburetor, that's probably why they're safety wired, is they slip in and out to adjust the height or whatever. I don't know. Just me guessing. But I think it's just a neat carburetor, honestly. The these fuel bowls, or if nothing else, are what I really wanted for my collection. So I think I'm gonna clean this baby up, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit and show you how she cleaned up and what we can figure out about her. Ooh, 172 throttle plates. Okay, that's gonna help us. See, 34R 2176. Those are older accelerator pumps. Let's see. Well, you guys may not be as much of a Holley nut as I am, but I just like this stuff. I am a legitimate Holley carburetor collector, and it's a sickness. But I think I'm gonna tear this baby apart, see what I find. If I find anything super cool inside, you guys will find out. For people who don't have money for fancy stuff, just took my tripod, flipped it upside down, locked the legs up into the rafters and that light that don't work no more. Perfect. Hopefully that video came out pretty good. If not, well, you know, that failed. But carburetor's apart. I'm just holding the camera. I really hope I'm not holding the mic. I apologize. Really neat floats in this bad boy. Never seen floats like that before. But experimental surgery, look at that. Well, actually everything's a little bit different inside here. Wow, these things really are special. And actually this carburetor probably would have worked if I wouldn't have taken it apart. These gaskets ain't terrible, but they are very dry, very stiff. Probably would have leaked, but it would have run probably. But I never trust a carburetor from a seller I don't know personally. I mean, see all that dirt and dust and rust and crap. We're gonna get this cleaned up. This thing's gonna look brand new when I'm done with it. So, alrighty guys, well, I know it don't look a whole lot different, but there's a lot of stuff I had to do to this bad boy. So she's all cleaned up inside, as you can see. Check that out. I put this thing back together with no gaskets just because I'm gonna be storing it. But the biggest thing I did was this linkage arm here behind this bolt. It had the factory cut and it wasn't big enough for the this little D-shaped piece right there. Wasn't big enough for that, so I sat here with a Dremel, taking off the smallest amounts, piece at a time, a little bit at a time, and I finally got it to where this thing fit on there really nice. I mean, it's nice, perfect fit. And now this thing actually works how it's supposed to. Everything's been oiled and cleaned up. All right, so now you're set up. You can see this, how it's supposed to be. Check that out. I mean, just, you don't get any nicer action than that. And the reason why it opens 1-to-1 is because this is like a 660 linkage here. So you watch that. I mean, you just don't get no nicer than that. So yeah, our 830 CFM double pumper NASCAR carburetor. It just has Le Mans bowls on it. I didn't find nothing in there that would make me allude to think it's anything more special, but it's got Le Mans bowls, which is my favorite part. It has been retrofitted with 660 linkage. Makes sense. You know, only have 1-to-1 linkage. Why would you have progressive throttle on a NASCAR speedway or whatever? I don't know. But it's a freaking cool carburetor. We'll add it to the collection. And maybe someday you'll see it on an engine here. Who knows? But I really hope you guys just got a little bit out of this, just as much as I did, because I really enjoy cleaning these things up, putting them back together, and saving them for a day when we can use them. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I enjoyed it. Of course, you guys you saw me unbox it, you saw me take it apart, and then you saw it done. But I didn't want to bore you. We've done plenty of Holley carburetors. We didn't need to do this one. I showed you the internals of these Le Mans fuel bowls that make them special. It's just super neat. Everything about this carburetor I love. So it's going inside, get stored with the other carburetors, and well, hope to see you guys in the next one as always. So take care and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Only with your donation can we stop box abuse. Please donate now and have a heart.